Welcome back, everyone. This is Julie, and this is Tune on Critics and a Cat. I am here, surrounded by no one and nobody. No, I'm joking. I'm here with my sister. Hi, Martina. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm glad that you talk to me and say that I'm nobody, but
No, I'm joking.
I mean, you might be right about that, but whatever.
No, absolutely not. You're the love of my life. You're my
Great.
sun and star.
Wow.
But Federica is not with us today, so
No, she isn't.
Federica is taking a little break because I think she's in Italy, no?
Yeah, she also fell.
Oh my God,
fell down the
yes.
stairs. So we're going
She
to
did
send
fall
her a
down the
kiss and prompt recovery wishes.
A kiss on the
But
little
she's
knee.
already fine because she's a super woman, so she's actually already fine.
Yeah, that is true.
Um,
How are you, my love?
Good.
What have you done this
Well,
week? What is happening?
It's been a busy week.
It's been an incredibly busy week from the last time we spoke, absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen like the equivalent of movies that I should have watched in probably 6 months in the span of 6 days.
Nice. I dove myself into a TV show from Apple TV, which is very good.
Good. So I finished Slow Horses and Only Murders in the Building.
I finished Slow Horses and started Slow Horses in the span of 3 days, yes.
Slow Horses, it was okay, no?
It was, I actually was about to drop it on the first season. And I didn't like the first season, but then the second one hit, and I was like, this is cocaine. I loved it from the second season onwards. I think the first one
It's
was
a
bit
slow
weird.
burner, but like
It's a slow
the
horse, yes.
fourth, the last season was the fourth, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
The last season, I thought it was okay, but it's getting...
I think the best one was the second one.
Yeah. I thought it was okay, but it's just honestly the joy of watching Gary Oldman. What can I say?
It's so funny.
It's just I will watch him forever.
Tell me one person that has a grudge against the Penguins. Batman. That was beautiful. It's very well made, to be fair,
Yeah,
and
it's good.
it's absolutely hilarious. The whole fact that the MI5 is everywhere.
Jack
and
Lowden
makes
is also really good. I really love him.
Yeah. I'm in love with Diane as well, but it was very good actually. Everyone told me to watch it, so I did. And it was very
It's good. And then Only Murders in the Building. I didn't really know. I thought it was it's becoming very repetitive. Even though Martin
What's it
Short
about?
and Steve Martin are incredible, but it's Only Murders in the Building. So it's the story of these three, two like elderly people, Martin Short and Steve Martin. One is Selena Gomez, who's very young. They live in the same building. They are Konya, New York, and they love crime podcasts. And basically, there is a homicide in their building, and they decide to do their own podcast and become friends. And they are hilarious, honestly. The first 2 seasons are great. The third one is good. The last one that I've seen, I don't even remember if it's the fourth or the fifth, honestly, because they did so many. I'm just finding it now a bit repetitive. There's nothing new. Even I didn't laugh as much as usual. So I don't know. It was no. I mean, it wasn't even a 6. It was, I don't know.
It lost you at some point.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just lost me, honestly. I had to force myself to
Okay.
finish it because I don't like not to finish stuff.
No, me neither. I don't like to DNA things.
Yeah, and then I went into movies. So I watched Frankenstein.
I just said DNA things.
What?
That's not what you say when you don't finish things. I just said DNA.
Yeah. I watched Frankenstein, finally. I watched Train Dreams, Fantastic Four, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, and Avatar Fire and Ash in 3D at the IMAX.
You did your version of like the Golden Globes, basically.
Yeah, so Frankenstein. So I just full disclosure, the best of all of these ones is Hamnet, which to me is a solid 9, then comes One Battle After Another and Frankenstein together. Train Dreams is also really, really good on Netflix. And then I really liked Fire and Ash, actually. better than the second one. And Fantastic Four was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, good either. It was okay. So, yeah, I watched a lot of movies, but we will talk about Amnet in the next episode with Fads, and we'll probably do an episode about the Best Picture frontrunners.
What did you think about Frankenstein? I know that you liked
I
it.
loved it.
Yeah, okay.
I loved it. It was my number 2. I loved it. It was super sweet. He had.
I was terrified there was going to be like me and
No,
Federica
it had
loving it, and
nothing
you'd
to
be
do
like,
with the book.
the book.
Zero.
I haven't read the book. I haven't finished the
Nothing
book.
to do with the book. Obviously, it's the same context.
It's the same concept, though.
Yeah, exactly. But nothing was the same. Consider that Elizabeth in the book is Victor's cousin, and they are promised since they're kids, and they marry each other. Yeah, they marry each other. William, he dies when he's a child in the book. Yeah.
What?
And his father is lovely, by the way.
I know.
It's totally,
Weirdly,
it's
I know
totally
the story
different.
about the.
And
about
obviously,
the
the
book,
Christoph Waltz character doesn't exist in.
Yeah, that I knew.
Yeah, in Frankenstein. Anyway, it's completely different, but still, it's his version, and I loved it. Elordi, I found he was really good. I really loved what he communicated with his eyes. But Oscar Isaac, I think, is the most snubbed person in this award season. Because honestly, for the first part, like the first few words that he says, I didn't recognize the voice, that it was him.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
no, he's very
who
good.
is this guy? He's incredible. And he's not in the picture for award season. I mean, obviously,
Well, to
Hollywood
be
is
fair,
a bit,
Jacob isn't either.
Yeah, Jacob is. Yeah. He is.
Well, he in the Golden Globes and the SAG-AFTRA he wasn't.
He is. In the CCA, he's in everything. Best supporting actor. He won one, actually. I think he won the CCA. The Critics' Choice. Yeah, he did. He didn't win the Golden Globe, I think. But
No, that he didn't.
But he won the CCA.
I even watched that.
We need to consider Hollywood has a grudge now to hold against the Netflix. So obviously, didn't get. And anyway, that was my week. But then I got super excited for a piece of news, which is Damien Chazelle finally kind of officialized this new movie. Damien Chazelle, for who doesn't know, is the director of La La Land. His new movie will be set in Greece. They are going to shoot in Greece. And the lead actors are Cillian Murphy and Daniel Craig. Now they are confirmed. And then there's also Michelle Williams in it. Honestly, if he makes him sing, he'll have my allegiance for the rest of my life. Yeah. Anyway, this is all that this week has been for me, to be honest. Good week.
That would have been fun actually if he makes him sing. It's very funny.
Oh boy.
What did I do? I finished Slow Horses. I watched Monarch on Apple TV, which is the continued basically of the story of Godzilla, which is a TV show that is made incredibly well for geeks like me that like the TV shows, because everything is connected. It's very cute. It gets you lost a little bit because there's a lot of family drama, but at the same time, like, the creatures are done greatly. And there's another TV show that I watched from Apple TV, but I don't remember it now. So it must have been not very good. I even finished it, but yeah.
Bad Sisters. You watched Bad Sisters?
Bad Sisters was 2 weeks ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Bad Sisters is the best thing I watched in a while.
Yeah, it's great.
I was very sad when it finished, and I don't think it's going to be a third season.
No. It's finished a long time ago now.
Yeah,
more than 3
4
years
ago.
3 weeks
ago. but it was the best thing I ever watched. It was so fucking funny. I
It
would not
is.
stop laughing every 10 minutes. It
And I
was
love the
great.
four of them. Honestly, they're great. Is it four?
It's a great bunch. It's a great
Five.
mix of characters. It's a four.
One, two, three,
I think
four.
it's four.
Yes, four.
Yeah.
No, five. Five.
God, there's so many.
It's five of
But
them.
it's unexpected as well. It kind of gives you like the idea of like where this is going, and then you never know where this is going. It's like they never let them know your next move if it was a TV show, basically.
Yeah.
So it's great. I love them.
Yes, so what are we talking about today? We're talking about 2026. So we talked about 2025. So we told you we were going to do an episode on 2026. So you know what's expecting you in the coming months. So first of all, we're going to do an episode on it. We're just we're deciding the specifics because obviously, as you know, my sister is the horror queen, but I need like emotional support to watch a horror movie. So it's in theaters.
She literally said, "When are we going to watch the Bone Temple?" And I said,
Yeah.
"Do you want to still watch it? Because like I don't mind."
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to not.
I like the title of the horror queen that you guys gave me on this
Yeah.
podcast.
Anyway, yes, one of the first movie that came out this year that we were hyped for. We're still hyped for it because have you read the reviews? Like they're raving about it. Is 28 years later the Bone Temple.
I thought it was right. No, yeah, I did read the reviews.
Apparently, yeah, Da Costa did a really good job. Probably from what I read, even better than Danny Boyle in the first one, which I struggle to think, but it's. I mean, I struggle to think that obviously she's better than the master because he's created the whole franchise, but apparently she did better. So yeah, we're very excited about that. That's in theaters right now. Reviews are very promising. It made $31 million this weekend, which is slightly, so it's higher than the initial predictions. The initial predictions were like 15 millions, but then they did an early screening and the audience was raving about it. They were all super like, this is great. So they increased the estimate to like 30 to 33 million expected in the first weekend, and it did 31 million. So I think it's doing more or less what they expected. Even though, I don't know, for some reason everyone is like, depending on what article you read, they're kind of bipolar. One is like, it's going really badly, and one is like, it's great, it's smashing.
Everything I've read, it said that it was fantastic and everybody loved it.
Yeah, no, I mean in terms of the money that it's making.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
I mean,
it is what
I
it is.
don't care
It's
about
a horror movie also. It's quite disgusting. It's and gory. Obviously, it's not gonna make $1 billion, you know. Anyway, so this is our first one, most definitely. And then what's coming out in February that you are very excited about?
So the one that is coming out in February that I'm excited about is Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
Which is very funny because we're going to... It's not very funny. It's a horrible story. But it's very funny for the casting because I am going to be blessed by Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie in the same movie.
Is it directed by Emerald Fennell? Yes. The director of Saltburn, no?
Yes, that is correct. And I am also going to be blessed with Ewan Mitchell.
I see. Okay.
Which is the House of the Dragons, one-eyed.
It's obviously the adaptation of the Bronte's book.
Yes, so which I'm assuming it will be. It could be a very loyal adaptation of the Roma.
You know, I've actually been in those places last year.
However,
it's in the Lake District. Obviously, it's kind of settled in the, I think, in Cumbria, Lake District.
Yes,
that area is just fantastic. I actually went to visit the house where the Bronte sisters grew up, and it was quite emotional, I have to say. And their family was so unlucky. Like everybody died of some sort of disease or whatever. Them included, I believe. Quite young also, all of them.
No, but I was going to say, it's nice. it's setting like a pace from the fact that like this year Frankenstein came out and it was great, and then Amnet came out and it was great, and then Wuthering Heights is coming out. So it's like somebody has set themselves to redo the entirety of like classic books, and the Odyssey is coming out. You see what I mean? It's like a path of all these classic books being remade. And I'm really
It's funny that
excited to see them
Frankenstein has actually been adapted many times, but there are some classics that have never ever been adapted, and some of them that have been adapted very badly. Like I don't know, I really feel like Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, I was gonna say my favorite.
He was not given justice by any movie that came out.
My favorite book in the whole like of universe is Dorian Gray, The Picture of Dorian Gray. The Picture of Dorian Gray, for as much as I love Ben Barnes, it's a movie that came out in like 2010 or something.
Oscar Wilde.
Honestly, it's a movie that came out in like 2010 or something, and it's ridiculous because it's like based on this idea of him being a horrible person, and there's nothing to do with like the art and like the love for beauty that you can see in the book. And the character is completely different. Like there's not even a hair of color that matches, but like the dialogues do not go well because they're like so aggressively remade. And I'm so upset because I've been waiting for like.
I want to ask you a question now because you read the book multiple times, no?
Dorian Gray 9 times, yes.
Okay, so it's Oscar Wilde obviously is Irish. So my question is, which Irish actor would you see as Dorian Gray? Like it would be, you think it would be a good casting?
You know, because I've seen him a lot around. Oh my God. My brain wants to say Jack O'Connor because I've seen him lately in the Bone Temple.
He's Irish, yes.
And because I've seen him a lot in the Bone Temple.
But do you think he's got that like ethereal beauty that you need to be Oscar?
He could. Yeah. He's not Oscar Wilde in itself. So it's like Dorian Gray is like a character that yes is beautiful.
Obviously,
but at the same time,
for me, like if he wasn't off the age now, I would say Cillian Murphy 100%. But when he was like in the Inception kind of era, not now.
Yes, but that would also be the fact that like I am very loyal to the fact that Dorian Gray is blonde.
That is true. Yeah.
Dorian Gray is blonde with blue eyes, and I'm like,
but you make him blonde.
No, of course, I mean, but it's just like an ethereal kind of beauty that I want to see.
Know who actually?
I know that really,
Jonathan,
really
the Tudor guy, Jonathan Myers. What's his name?
The Tudor guy.
Yeah, Jonathan Myers. No, he's Irish.
Yeah, he's a bit old.
No. I don't think you understand who I'm talking about.
No,
Jonathan Rhys Myers.
I do.
He is absolutely gorgeous.
Well, yeah, if it was like 20 years
ago.
Of course. If it was 20 years ago.
Like at the time that he did the Tudors, I think it was the best age.
I love the fan casting of like.
Anyway, yes, good. Anyway, let's go ahead.
I think I got into a hole after I watched the premiere of the Bone Temple. I think I got into a hole with Jack O'Connor, to be fair, and he's too good.
He's great. He's in the Bone Temple as well, and he's actually. I think Cillian and Danny Boyle were talking about him the other day at the premiere, and they were like, he's incredible.
He's in Sinners.
He's in Sinners and in the Bone Temple.
You know what's funny? Somebody said a beautiful thing. He is one of the first actors. I think I've read that in I've seen the interview on Instagram. He is the first actors to be shot in every single format that exists. Because he's been shot in Panasonic for Sinners. He's been shot in IMAX. And then he's been shot on iPhone for the Bone Temple. And then
so
on the last one...
shot it in iPhone again.
Yeah, okay. So I don't remember the last one, but there was like another media that they shot. And basically he's the only actor that has been shot in all 4 formats. Nice. And it was beautiful. Like his face was very funny. It was like, really?
Very nice.
He's a great actor.
But anyway,
honestly.
Staying on the adaptations, for me... the important date is the 6th of March, which is also the week of my birthday. Thank you very much. I love you all. And I'm gonna do a double bill because The Bride and Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Men, are coming out on the 6th of March. So The Bride is The Bride of Frankenstein. In this case, the bride is Jessie Buckley, and who will be about to. When this movie is coming out, she will be a week from winning her first Oscar and winning Ireland, the first Irish Best Actress Oscar. And
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you think it's a bit too early to make another adaptation similar to Frankenstein?
No, because this one will be incredible. Like, it's Maggie Gyllenhaal is directing it, and Christian Bale is Frankenstein. And to be honest, I don't know if it's a musical, but from the trailer, it looks like they are kind of doing some of that.
But there's a lot of shit that people throw on musicals. To be fair, so you're not sad about that. That there's going to be a lot of people that don't like The Bride.
Don't care. The trailer is incredible. Honestly, I was shocked when I saw it. Jessie Buckley. My God, she's such.
I'm so hyped, and I love musicals.
She's such a talent. She's in her 30s. She just did Hamnet. I watched it.
What was that supposed to
mean? This weekend. Not that she's still young.
Okay, thanks.
Honestly, I watched Hamnet on Saturday afternoon. My goodness, she's like, wow. She's incredible. Even though I will talk about it in our Hamnet episode, Paul Mescal is equally great and no one's talking about it. But anyway, that guy, poor thing. But let's stay with the Irish. 6th of March still. Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Men. Obviously, this is my number one.
The shrill. Martina, the shrill that they let out in this house.
Yeah.
I genuinely called Denise and I went, Henry, the trailer! And she just ran into my room.
Also, it's not even a trailer that came out. It's a teaser. So I wonder when Netflix is releasing this trailer. The teaser made like 14 million views, which is more than Stranger Things and and
trailers
everything.
Are the death of movies.
No, the teaser was incredible. Well. The teaser was incredible. We talk about trailers not made well in one of the movies that I'm hyped for, but the trailer was really bad. Anyway, it wasn't this one. This trailer was great. And we have, obviously, Cillian Murphy's returning as Tommy Shelby. It's settled in the Second World War. We're going to have Rebecca Ferguson, Barry Keoghan, and Tim Roth in the cast. I can't wait. Barry Keoghan is apparently the head of the Peaky Blinders now until probably Tommy returns. I mean,
see, I'm still thinking about the casting of Dorian Gray, and now you made me think because all of them have the good acting, but none of them have the looks.
Yeah, exactly. So I cannot wait for this. When Peaky finished, I was in grief. Also, I didn't watch, because everyone thinks like I'm a big fan of Cillian Murphy. I watched Peaky. I never watched Peaky Blinders because I don't like when people get obsessed with stuff, so I avoid it.
Yeah, when it's mainstream.
So everyone was obsessed with Peaky Blinders, but obsessed. People would dress like them.
Yeah, no, there was a time that it was insane.
Yeah, so I avoided it at all costs until my sister, after the 6th millionth time that she said to me, you have to watch it. After Oppenheimer came out and I fell in love with the guy, I watched Peaky Blinders, all of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, my God, this guy is phenomenal. This show is one of the best things I've ever seen. The cinematography, the music, the writing, the acting of all of them. Because forget Cillian. Cillian is amazing, but Tom Hardy, Adrian Brody, Ellen McCrory, Paul Anderson, like all of them, they are
Tom Hardy as Alfie as my heart.
incredible. Honestly, they're absolutely incredible. All of the seasons are great in different ways. Some of them are, more gangster driven. Some of them are more emotional. The sixth season is super emotional and internal and whatever. But like, I love them all equally. I can't wait for this to go, honestly. In the cinema, we're going to watch it in the cinema. It's in the cinema in the 6th of March. And then it will go on Netflix later. So you got me there. And then
I wanted to watch it actually. At what place was Peaky Blinders in the IMDb category?
of the
'Cause I think-
shows, it's like
Yes,
one of
'cause
the
I-
top 10 of all times. I think when I saw
'Cause
it,
I-
it was The Sopranos, Breaking Bad,
Yeah, Breaking Bad is the first one.
Peaky, Game of Thrones, something
My
like
God, I don't
that.
know.
Or Game of Thrones, Peaky. Anyway, it was top 10 or something. Also, Empire did very recently.
So of all time is number 93. But it's top 100 series of all
No,
time.
Empire did this today.
No, I know. I'm talking about like 250 TV shows of like of a whole.
No, I know,
all
but
time.
I'm saying Empire did this today. I was actually reading it, and it's number 24 out of 100.
Yeah.
Even though,
for
to
now
be
it's
honest
like-
with you, some of the shows that were before it, to me, were like, no way.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like there's a 85 is like South Park. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like this is
yeah,
a very
like-
this is a very ample category, but
Yeah. Anyway,
I
for
think that-
to me, it's one of the top 10.
yeah, Peaky
best
Blinders,
shows.
Breaking Bad, Narcos, Black Mirror, and Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Breaking
are the
Bad
first
is
ones.
definitely. for
Breaking
me,
Bad is
like
the first one.
Sopranos, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. Not in
Yeah, The
order,
Sopranos or
like
Chernobyl.
it doesn't matter, but like Peaky and Game of Thrones.
That's crazy
Even
that
though Game
Breaking
of
Bad
Thrones
is
is
still
such a
going on.
shit. Lost as well. They've such shit endings though.
Endings, yeah.
Peaky is great. Has great ending, even though it's not an ending because we have a movie now. And then after, still in March, just a brief mention, because I am not hyped for this, but I am interested. So there's a movie coming out on the 20th of March, which is Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling, and it's from the same author of The Martian. So I am interested because I actually loved The Martian.
Sorry, I've been told live that the new season of the Game of Thrones spin-off is incredibly good. So I was very excited about
to
that.
know.
Yes.
Anyway, so I'm not hyped, but I might want to see this because I'm really interested. I loved
What are you not
The
hyped
Martian.
for? Sorry.
The
The Martian.
Ryan Gosling new movie, Project Hail Mary.
Right.
Yeah,
No, it's
so
not.
we
It's
will
not
see
around in my.
that.
It's not around in my book, unfortunately.
Right.
It's not even been
you
on my
go
socials,
next.
honestly.
You
I
go
mean-
next.
Do we want to talk about the Doomsday that we're gonna have at the end of the year?
The Doomsday.
No, the
Let's go. No,
Doomsday.
let's go in order first. So we've done
What's the next one?
March. So April. There's nothing
Then
we're
November
interested.
is. Then I think the next one would
May.
be
Devil
on my side.
Wears
The Devil Wears Prada.
Prada. Yes.
So move at a glacial pace. You know how much that thrills me. And it's absolutely everything I've ever wanted in life. After 20 years, I think. I don't even know how many years, but you know what's shocking about the fact that it's 20 years? Anne Hathaway has not changed a single
Oh my God.
bit.
Yes, that is
She
true.
has stayed the same. Which
That
I'm
is
very,
absolutely-
very upset about the whole thing about The Devil Wears Prada, because I remember there was a lot of cameras going around and they spoiled most of the appearances, and I don't like that. Because we've been waiting for this movie
Yeah.
for like 20 years. But I also never thought that they were going to do a second one. But I'm also very excited that they are, because I do miss Miranda and Andrea together. Like, they could be doing so many things once now that Andrea's like matured and she's like actually in the field, and she can, butt heads with Miranda. I'm very, very excited about the plot and how they're going to proceed to
You
that.
know how many views has the teaser?
No, Martina, I have
181 million
I have no doubts about that.
views.
Do you have any idea how many years people have been waiting for
My
this?
God, I've never seen numbers like that for a
I would say that
teaser.
was the role that shaped Meryl Streep, but I would be saying bullshit because everything shaped Meryl Streep.
Oh
So
God, wow. Yeah, I'm super hyped for that. And
it's
also
it's
Stanley
just
Tucci's
it's
back in it.
of course
Of
it wouldn't
course.
be the
Anne
same if he
Hathaway,
wasn't in it.
Emily Blunt. And Emily Blunt,
Like imagine seeing like all of these people after like 20
yeah.
years.
Emily
It's been
Blunt is
so
actually
long.
going to have two movies out, one in May, one in June, because
Yes, what's the second one?
the second one is Steven Spielberg next movie, Disclosure Day, which is the one that I was referring to that I'm
Yes,
super
the
hyped
alien one.
for, but the trailer is shit.
Shit. Okay, yes.
It
We
looks
actually
like
had
the
this
trailer of The Day After Tomorrow, whatever the
We
hell.
actually
Like,
had
come
the
on.
same thing, but talking about this, me and Denise, because she's obsessed with Spielberg,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually saw the trailer together. And it was just like, it was so weak that,
The trailer
it,
is so bad.
yes, oh my god, I agree completely.
Yeah, and
But I am
this,
very excited
so
about
we
it.
have Emily Blunt, Eve Hewson, she's the daughter of Bono, U2 Bono, the one that
Oh
is
my
in Bad
god,
Sisters as well.
the one that she's met sisters,
Yeah,
I
I
fell in
adore
love with
her.
her.
Colin
She's
Firth,
adorable.
Josh O'Connor, Coleman Domingo. Like, it has a cast that's like something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just to pay the cast,
Yeah.
it would have been gone like 20 million.
So, I am very hyped for this one. Like, the trailer didn't take anything off it, but I'm like, who did this trailer? Like, it's not good. Anyway.
You should hire me to do the trailer.
Yeah, definitely.
I always wonder if there's a job that says, "Can I do the trailers?" Like,
Yeah, I always
let-
find it funny that in The Holiday, did you ever seen The Holiday with Kate Winslet and
no.
oh God, is it Cameron Diaz? I think so. Cameron Diaz. I hope it's Cameron Diaz, but yeah, she makes trailers. That's her job.
How do I get that job? How do I get that job?
I have no
Please
idea.
tell me.
Ask her. Anyway, next on our list. So we are in June. So June, Toy Story 5. Oh my goodness. So Toy Story 5 is coming out in June. I don't remember exactly when. We'll find it. And Toy Story, it's June 19. It's what made my love for cinema start. So that's, the level. I think I've seen Toy Story, all of them, more than 100 times each. Well, apart from the fourth one. The fourth one, I might have seen it like 10 times. Not because I didn't like it, it's just it's more recent. I didn't have time to watch it 100 times. But anyway, Toy Story 5 is toys versus technology. Now, I have only a prayer that Pixar takes out that magic dust that they always had in the past, that they lost a bit after John Lasseter was ousted. He was he was fired. I hope that they recover a bit of that, and because this topic is very important, and the way that they can get to people and to parents and kids is unique, and this is needed. It's like a mission that they have to nail this movie. This is actually
Mission.
an important movie for parents to understand some things, and for kids to also understand the value of some things that they're losing, like physical stuff, and then, So, yeah, I have high hopes for this movie, and I hope that they are not going to lose the opportunity to do a great service to society. That's all I'm going to say for this.
Damn, that was
Yeah,
a light
that's a lot.
objective to give.
But then we go to the next. The next is coming out on July 17th, Julia. Do you know what that is? Our beloved
The
King,
Odyssey.
yes, King Christopher Nolan.
Is it July that is coming
July
out?
17, The
That's
Odyssey
close.
is coming out. I went to see Avatar Fire and Ash, which means I watched a sneak peek of the Trojan horse um, getting into the city, and um, is it Troy in English? The name of the city.
Troy, yeah, Troy.
Uh, and that scene was magical. The music was, oh my God, it was making me anxious. And it was absolutely magnificent. And then the trailer that they showed after it was also magnificent. The first trailer I wasn't that excited about. Same as Disclosure Day, I was like, I don't know, doesn't show like, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't really show
It
anything.
doesn't. I know you cannot understand. This one was a lot better. Like you
But
understand.
I mean,
You know.
yes, but I do love when I don't know what to expect from a movie by the trailer, but I also get to see a little bit of it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying,
Yes,
like, the
yes,
trailers
yes. Me
it
too. It
needs
needs
to
to
be
be the
to-
right balance.
Yeah. It needs to be the right balance to actually make you understand and
yeah.
make you want to go and see the movie, but not spoil it.
Yeah. So it
But
is
no,
coming
I'm
out,
I'm
and
absolutely obsessed with that.
it's shot entirely in IMAX. Apparently, it's gonna be the first movie shot entirely in IMAX.
Can you imagine just somebody like going with the camera and the camera being like, "Mah!"
Yeah, exactly.
The loudest fucking
Yeah,
cameras in
like
the
a
world.
fridge. Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron,
Oh, the
John
cast
Bernthal.
is
Yeah.
immaculate.
So obviously, we can
I love
wait
how
for
everyone
that.
is very excited to get Robert Pattinson with Christopher Nolan just because everyone has seen the Batman and now they know that he's a good actor. Like, he's always been a good actor.
Yeah.
The problem that it started with Twilight, so
Yeah, and I already have the ticket because I'm one of those crazy people that booked 1 year in advance
yeah, I don't have mine because you didn't book it
for the
me.
IMAX midnight screening. So I will go there. I will be there. Glorious. So what else we have in July? We have Spider-Man. So we see. I'm not excited for this, to be honest. I couldn't care less, but I know that some people are, so we'll mention
I
it.
mean, I'm not specifically excited for Spider-Man. I do want to see if there's any connection in between the other movies because we know something massive is coming out.
Yeah.
So I am excited to see what is going on
Yeah.
in the universe.
So it's
But
Spider-Man
no,
Brand New
it's
Day.
lost me. It's lost me.
Yeah, end of July. So Tom Holland will be in The Odyssey and Spider-Man New Brand Day in the same month. And there is also John Bernthal in Spider-Man because he's the Punisher. And Sadie Sink, Maxine in Stranger Things, is in it as well
Yes.
as one of the new characters. So that's quite important. And then what else do we have? So I don't think I have anything for the rest of the summer months that I'm excited about. I think then we are down to the end of the year. So yeah, so we have in November the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping.
Oh my God, God knows how much my friends are excited about this one. And to be fair, I'm completely out of the loop, but I did buy the books. So I'm unfortunately going to read the books before I see the movie, and then I'm going to be distraught like everybody else. But I think that this was one of the books that sold the most in the last 5 years. So I think that a lot of people are going to be ecstatic about it. Also, I've seen the first movie that came out, and I do love whoever's playing. I don't remember his name. Pardon me. Whoever's playing President Snow.
I
when he was
know.
young.
So wait, I'll tell you who is.
Okay.
The casting
and
in this is impressive.
and finally, we're going to see our little Edwin Reading again, because he's gonna be in this one as well.
Honestly, like you have to be careful when you do recasting because obviously you had the amazing Donald Sutherland, and you had who is dead, and you had um, Philip Seymour Hoffman, uh, who is also dead, unfortunately. So you have to be careful when you do recasting. But hey, if you recast Snow as Ralph Fiennes, Ralph Fiennes is Snow and Jesse Plemons is Plutarch,
Yes.
then you're safe. I feel like it's
No.
great casting, great casting.
How old is Ralph Fiennes?
I don't know, you might span between
50 and
50 and
65?
70, you know?
I have no
His
idea.
body is
He's
incredible.
done.
I don't know, it could
He's
be
done so
whatever.
many. He's done so many
Yeah,
movies. It's
could be
crazy.
whatever. Um, I love the guy. He's such a talent, my God. Um, another one that never won an Oscar, unfortunately, but he should. Anyway, yeah, I'm very excited for this. Also, the other one, which was the Ballad of, how was the other one called?
The Ballad of Song and Snakes.
Yes, the other one I really liked, actually.
I did as
Yeah,
well.
I
It
really
was
liked it.
beautiful.
So I'm quite excited for this, actually. I am. I am not excited about Disney's next movie. Sorry, Disney, but you have shattered my balls. Sorry. Like, if you do another animated movie, I haven't seen Zootropolis 2 yet. So full
I haven't seen the
disclosure.
first one either.
But
I
honestly,
don't
the first
understand the
five
hype around
movies
that
that
movie.
Disney did and Pixar did shattered my heart. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this company? Like, they didn't make one bad movie. No, they didn't. No, they didn't make one less of a great movie. Now they do movies that are obnoxious. Honestly, like there are some movies I don't even remember the name of the movie, which for me was like, and then there is one movie that made me not watch the next two that they did, which is Wish. I watched Wish and I decided not to watch the next two because I was like, I'm done with this.
I watched Wish and I decided not to
And I
watch
wish
Disney
that I
ever
wasn't,
again.
that I hadn't been born. You know what I mean? So,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And I was like, no, no, Disney, just get back to who you were. God. Anyway, so I'm
Just
now
come back
watching
to us.
Hexed is coming out. It's the next one, so I don't know. I'm not hyped for that, but it's coming out end of November. But then we have the like Barbenheimer 2.0, which is Avengers Doomsday is
Doomsday.
coming out on the 18th of December, and also Dune Part 3 is coming out on the 18th of December. So, what do we have to say
Um,
about
my
Avengers Doomsday?
my friend asked me what was I gonna do, and I said that I was gonna stay at the cinema for about 15 hours.
Yeah, me too. Me too, because that's how they're gonna last. You know, the runtime would be 3 hours, 3 hours. So
3 hours
probably,
each. No, the
yeah.
problem is that I don't think that two movies like Dune and Doomsday they're not gonna have spoilers, so I'm just gonna sit in the cinema and just watch them both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I am excited for Doomsday. Unfortunately I'm a diehard fan of Marvel. I haven't followed what happened in the past like 3 years, but I could get up to it. And I am very excited of the fact that they're making like a mix and bunch and like they're exploring timelines and they're exploring new characters and old characters. And all of these movies gonna tie in into Loki's TV show as well, which I absolutely adore. And there's a lot of things that I'm excited about. And to be fair, I grew up so much with these movies that it's impossible for me not to be excited. I'm gonna be completely honest. I
I
know we're
can
so
say
tired about superhero movies, but
I can only say that I will see it, but I will definitely see Dune Part 3 first, and then that. That's to me that's the priority.
oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Like Dune, I remember watching Dune the first time, and I absolutely hated it. And then I watched it the second time, and it's like I formed a new neural path in my brain. I don't know what happened. That is the one of the like. I think that must have happened to me like twice in my life. That it was just like I watched something, I hated it, and then I watched it and loved it. But like on a complete different spectrum of the actual liking
The
scale.
cinematography in
So
that movie
I
is
just watched it the
wow.
second time and I couldn't get my eyes out
Yeah.
of the screen.
Yeah.
So I got the second one and I went to see the second one by myself because I was like, I don't want anybody else like interrupting me. I want to see this perfectly still. And then I'm very excited for the third one.
Robert
But, yeah.
Pattinson is also in this one.
I'm glad that Robert Pattinson is getting the recognition that he deserves. He's a very,
I
very
like
good
him,
actor.
but I'm not very
He's an incredibly
obsessed
good
with
actor.
him.
That
He's really good, yeah.
He's been snubbed for so many years because of that shit.
Anyway, Dune Part 3, yes, I met Villeneuve while he was shooting Dune Part 3. You remember? When I went to see
Yes.
Hans Zimmer, I actually was sitting behind me with Hans Zimmer, which was a shock to
Well,
my
we went to
life.
see. I went to see the
Ah, yeah, we actually did the double bill.
the double
Oh
bill
my
with the
God,
Q&A.
wow, yes, we did the double bill. Anyway, and that will end the year, which is a great year, actually. I think next Oscars will be interesting, unlike this one's.
Well, yeah, this one
Kidding, these
I'm
ones will be
happy.
fine, but
So I
they're
was
quite
happy
easy. It's easy to win in these ones. That's why I have no doubt that Jesse Buckley is going to win. Even
on a
Timothée Chalamet might actually manage to
yeah,
win
might
this
actually
year
win.
because there's nobody else really. So
On an ending note of the Golden Globes that just passed by, I was actually very happy for um the mix of things that won. So I like when it's like it's giving space to everybody, and it wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just one movie. I know we like to see the sweep season, but at the same
no, no,
time,
no,
I'm very
it's not true
excited
though. We like to see the sweep season when it's one movie that deserves everything.
when deserves
But
everything.
there,
Yeah,
there
but
isn't one movie that deserves everything.
no, exactly. So
Like
it was
since
beautiful.
Oppenheimer, last year there
Yeah.
wasn't, this year there isn't. So it's good that there isn't a sweep.
So yeah, it was a good mix to see like one battle after another getting something, and then another movie getting something else, and I was very excited to see like the different actors getting an award, and it would have nothing to be like it would have nothing to be with one another.
Yeah.
And then the TV shows as well, they got a lot of them, and I don't know, I like when it's mixed. I
Yeah, me
absolutely
too.
like when it's mixed. So I think that is going to be an interesting Oscar
I am
season.
not convinced about Best Actor. I'm really not convinced about the supporting roles either.
Like in categories, or like that they're already formed categories, or like who is going to win?
Who's going to win? I'm not convinced. Also, I think the BAFTA will be a massive disruptor this year because I feel like in the Best Actor category, and also I think it's in supporting, they will put in someone that won't be even nominated for Oscars. Because this year the awards in US have snubbed massively European productions, but small European productions, and I've seen in the long list at the BAFTA that actually they are included, so they might get nominations. So I'm thinking maybe there will be some players in the BAFTA that won't be at the Oscars for sure. So we'll see, but I'm not convinced about Chalamet having it so easy. I don't know. Because I don't know. Federica said something about DiCaprio in One Battle After Another. She was like, "Ah, but it's the same that I've seen him do in The Wolf of Wall Street." It's not
No, she
true.
said The Revenant.
No, The Wolf of Wall Street has
Okay.
nothing to do with the Revenant. No, it's not true. I
No,
mean,
she
it
just said
is
like
that
himself
no,
playing
but it's
himself.
it's the it's that kind of performance. Sure, it is, but let's not forget that DiCaprio didn't get an Oscar for The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
They gave it to me. I wish.
To me, to you. They gave it to you.
They gave it to him for different kind of performance for a different movie. So and everyone knows that that Oscar was, stolen from him for The Wolf of Wall Street. So actually, they might consider giving it to him. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Like I'm not really sure about it this year. I really am not. And Paul Mescal was amazing, by the way. I don't understand why he's not getting more attention. Also, the BAFTA could be a massive disruptor for that as well, because he's in a British production, British Irish production, and he might be disrupting the race a bit. I think he's in the leading actor category, and he's not supporting. Anyway,
It should be.
so we'll see. No, yeah, because they have more or less the same screen time. So, also, Amnet is the best movie of the year, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry to see it then.
Yes, 100%. Amnet, One Battle After Another, Frankenstein. And we'll see how it goes. But I was right about, sorry, but I was right about Wicked for Good, by the way. I've seen the reviews, bad, public, bad. Like IMDb is 6 point something. Obviously didn't get any Oscar nomination, if not for like some technical.
We still have to see. The Oscar
Sorry, I
nominations.
was gonna say you won't get any Oscar nomination apart from the technical categories.
didn't
Get
anything
any
else.
award so far.
Not even
Nothing
nominated.
at all. Which is what I said. It's not
Yes.
not
I can confirm.
at the level of the first one. Sorry.
No, but I also think that the sequels are always damned. Honestly, they're always doomed.
It depends, because actually Dune Part 2 was better than the first one. So,
yes, that is true.
Yeah.
I just remembered Dune
The
Part 2 and I
Dark
went,
Knight is a sequel, to Batman Begins.
Dark Knight. Yes, no, I know. It's the best. It's my favorite movie. So
It's a sequel, so hey, just saying.
But also, The Dark Knight Rises.
It's a sequel to a sequel. You know what I mean?
But
Also,
unfortunately,
The
that
Lord
doesn't
of the
count.
Rings: The Return of the King is a sequel to a sequel. So
That doesn't count
Hey.
because it's Christopher Nolan.
no, okay, that's Peter Jackson, but still.
No, I meant.
I'm kidding. Anyway, it's been great this week as well.
I think that's it.
Thank you for the following for the episode of Heated Rivalry. Went really, really
crazy.
well. Obviously, I abandoned these two and they talk dicks and hockey, which is obviously very normal of them.
No, but we were trying to be. We were so PG then. If you saw the show, you would
You
understand
were
how
not.
PG we were.
Anyway,
We were very excited, but
it's
yes.
amazing to leave you alone sometimes so that you can be teenagers together.
Yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, me and
Yes,
Federica
you don't
have
have
this thing that we
supervision
just-
by the adult. Anyway,
Yeah, literally.
by the boring adult.
Which is funny because Federica is closer to your age than she is to mine. But
She's definitely closer to you.
mentally, she's close to my age.
Anyway, no.
What's the next episode about?
Amnet.
Right.
So you're not in it. You know what? I don't know if you.
Been
I
kicked
don't.
out
I
of
don't know
our
if you
podcast.
people know this, but we're taking a week off each. The last one was me. This one is Feds. The next one, Julie gets a rest so that we can rest sometimes, because
I
otherwise
still don't rest
becomes
because I
a
do
job.
edit all of the
That is
podcasts.
true. So next
I still
episode
don't
is
rest.
Feds and I will talk about Hamnet, and then the episode after, Julie and I
Maybe
will talk about the Bone Temple.
if Martina
We are
has
going.
the guts.
Otherwise, I will accompany Julie and come in for the last scene. That's it.
Honestly, I'm
That's
happy
all I
to
need
be.
to say.
I'm happy to be a guinea pig just to go in and see the movie and just come home and be like, okay, maybe you can go and see the movie.
No, but I know already that I can't. But then on the other side, my husband was like, "What are you, a kid?"
I mean, you know.
He's
yes.
like, "You're not gonna die." It's like, whatever.
Well, he faints at the sight of blood.
You
so
think?
shut fucking-
Anyway, thank you
I
for
think so,
following
yeah.
us. I will see you next week.
We will see you or maybe hear you next week. Bye.
Bye.